Hi, I'm David and welcome to today's Techned tutorial, in which we will cover a few things for making your own Fusion tutorial, including screen recording using Quicktime, importing the movies into iMovie, screenshotting your video so that you can later add some Keynote animations, and then exporting the Keynote animations back into iMovie. Open up QuickTime Player, then select File, and then select New Screen Recording. Mine is grayed out because I'm screen recording. Yours won't be, so don't worry. Once you click on that, the following box or prompt will appear as it's the screen recording. First of all, there should be a little arrow beside the red button. Click on that and then select Internal Microphone if you want to record your voice. If not, just leave it at none, and then go back and click the red recording button, at which point you will be asked to record the whole screen or part of a screen. And you're pretty much good to go. Start recording. Next up, we're going to create a new iMovie. So open up iMovie, click Create New, and then click Movie. And then from there, it will load up a new project for you. Okay. And next thing you'll want to do after that is drag your screen recording in here, the one you've done in Fusion, and just drag it onto the timeline. Okay. And that will start off your project. Right, for the next part of this project, you want to get a screenshot of like a scale or showing the z-axis, like I'm showing here, and you're going to put that into Keynote. So you'll need to go through your video, identify a part of the video that you want to use in Keynote for your animation, and then take a screenshot of it. And that's it. Okay, and make sure you do use full screen for that when you take the screenshot. Up next is Keynote. So open it and then select the white background My Presentation, and then once it loads, you can go ahead and then delete the text boxes or whatever's in there. And then you're going to go up to Media and you're going to insert your screenshot that you took earlier. The part that you're going to animate is entirely up to you. So I'm just going to do this example using the z-axis. So I've just selected the shape here for a circle, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that it's transparent, but there's like a thick outline on that. So certainly play around with the different settings there that you will or can adjust, should I say. So I'm going to put the circle around the blue axis on the left here, and then the other one in the top right as well, because I want to draw the user's attention to those two things because they're very important. Once you've got them added in, the next step for you will be to animate them. So we're going to do a quite simple animation here. So I've just shift-clicked both of these shapes, go up to animate and add an effect. Now you can go and choose whatever ones you want, but the important part is to keep them both the same. So whatever animations you're going to add on to them, just make it the same. Okay. Build order. Right. The first animation should be started after the slide transition, so you just select the first one and go down to the bottom, start, and then after transition, and then the second one should go after with build one, so they play at the same time, and then you can preview that to make sure it's done. I'm going to add in some text as well, which you can do. It's optional, not necessary, and then just add your text, and that can come in at the exact same time as your animations as well. Once you're happy with all of that, you can start exporting it. To export, click on File, Export to, and then QuickTime. Mine's an old version of Keynote, and so it doesn't say movie, which yours probably does. So either select movie or QuickTime, and then you'll be brought to the next screen, and from there you will select your options, which should be as follows. Select 0 seconds for go to next slide after, and also 0 seconds to go to next build after. Pretty simple. And then go to the format drop down and select 1080p, click next, and that's it. It exports it super quickly. Stick it onto your desktop with an appropriate name, and then once all of that is done, you just import that into iMovie, depending on where you want that skill to appear. So you will need to start breaking apart clips And let's have a look at how to do that. So let's go to iMovie. Let's have a look at this clip here. So I've identified where I want the Keynote animation to come in. So I just split that clip right there and then import that Keynote animation you've just made. You can still edit the Keynote animation inside iMovie, so you can trim it and whatnot, break it apart too if you need to. Once you've done all that, always do test your movie before you go to the final stage, which is exporting the iMovie. Okay, and there's other videos you can watch for that on the YouTube channel. Okay, thank you for watching today's Techned tutorial. Have fun.